Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. I am so excited for today's video because we are kicking off the 4th year of Deco Panning Project Pan, which was created by Emily from Emily and Max. You guys know she's my favorite. So definitely go check out her channel as well as her introduction for this year's project. We tweak the project a little bit every single year, and Emily does such a great job in her introduction of explaining how this project came about, all of the rules, all of the prompts, etc. It is such a fun project to be a part of. If you like a randomized, like game style sort of situation for your project pans, I highly recommend joining in, whether you do that on YouTube, on Instagram, or just comment. Let me know how it's going. Okay, the people above me are currently vacuuming, so we're gonna take a brief intermission. Okay, fingers crossed. I believe they are done. Anyway, if you are interested in the products I'll be kicking they're not done. Really? My goodness. Okay, while they vacuum, I'm going to shuffle my cards that we'll be using later. Can you guys tell I'm a woman of little patience? Okay, I've shuffled like 18 times, I feel like, and we're still vacuuming. Like literally, there's not even that much surface area to cover. Oh my gosh, they've gone back and forth and back and forth. Stay in one spot, vacuum, and then be done. Okay, we've been vacuuming for 7 minutes, which might not sound like a lot to you guys, but I swear, like the surface area of vacuuming, it's not a lot. But that did give me time to read through the prompts, and I'm really excited for some of the prompts on the game board this year. If you're new to the Deco Panning Project Pan, it is a game style project, and there's a game board, there's cards, as you saw me shuffling, and yeah, like I said, watch Emily's introduction video. I'm so distracted now that I've been thrown off from the vacuuming. But in years past, I have started the project with 5 products like everybody else, but as a consequence to myself, every single month, I have like drawn a card anyway. I don't know if I'm going to do that this year or not. I haven't decided yet. I think I'm going to say I'm not going to do that, but then if I do have an update where I'm not drawing a new card and I'm feeling like the itch to draw a new card, maybe I will. But I don't want to put too much pressure on myself in terms of panning this year, to the point where like I get to the end of the year and like the fun of panning has escaped me. I feel like that's happened to me the last couple of years. So we're trying to avoid the panner's fatigue this year. But if you're interested in my introduction and in seeing the 5 products we're going to be kicking off the 2024 Deco Panning Project Pan with, stay tuned. First, if you have yet to subscribe to my channel and you like project panning content, palette themed content, or just chit-chatting about makeup, I'd love if you'd consider subscribing before moving on. And other than that, let's jump into the video. Okay, I have shuffled, you guys. I have shuffled. I will even shuffle like a little bit more just so we can see the shuffling happen. Okay, so 5 cards to kick it off with. Up first, we get the 2 of clubs. By the way, you guys, if I get the Joker, which is a product you really don't want to pan, I think I'm gonna pick one of the most expensive palettes in my collection, whether that be a Natasha Denona Huda Beauty large palette or a Pat McGrath, and I'm gonna give myself like a 50s goal on it. Just throwing it out there. Okay, second card, we get the 7 of diamonds. Card number 3, we get, ooh, we get the, oh, never mind. Never mind. I was thinking it's actually the, if I had gotten the ace, a red ace, I would have had to have added another product to my collection, or to my project. We get the 9 of hearts, and then the 5th and final card, hopefully, is the ace of diamonds, which on the game board, which I'll post here shortly, means that, so this space means pick up 2, so similar to in Uno when you get draw 2. So I actually do have to put this card down and then select 2 more cards. So essentially my project is increasing by 1 product. So we get the 3 of diamonds And then we do need to select a 6th product, and we get the Queen of Clubs. So sorry, I'm not trying to cheat. Okay, I'm gonna pop up the game board on the screen so that you guys can follow along, and we'll go space by space. So the 2 of Clubs, the first card that we drew, is a baby goal, which I believe, I was reading through the prompts, and I believe this is just a small, like a baby goal that you have. So that one, I feel like could be and should be easy, maybe like more of like a gimme product. I'm trying to think of like a smaller goal. I gotta think about that one. Okay, moving on. We have the 7 of Diamonds, which is a spray, which one of my baby goals was going to be a spray product, so maybe we'll rethink that, but that's a fun one. I actually only have 3 sprays currently in my project. Sorry, 3 sprays currently in my makeup collection, and 1 is almost done. So I feel like we're off to a good start there. Next up, we have the Queen of Diamonds, which is pick your space, but I believe with this one, pick your space, pick a space on the main board, but it must match the suit you've drawn. So I have diamonds here, which I also have the 3 of Diamonds coming up. So maybe let's talk about the 3 of Diamonds, and then we'll return back to this card to see what prompts we have left. But the 3 of Diamonds, ooh, is a splurge product. Okay, that's a good one. Next up, we have the 9 of Hearts, and the 9 of Hearts is a warm toned product. Okay. And then the Queen of Spades is also pick your space. And again, it has to be within the game board. So for the Queen of Diamonds, let's see, what do I have? I could do whole collection roulette. I could also do a wild card, which I believe means I can pick anything. Maybe that's the best option. Pick anything you want. Ooh. I feel like I should go for a wild card because there's not like maybe going to be a lot of opportunities to do that. Otherwise, there's matches shirt, so something light pink. There's also a chopping block, which could be another good one. Astrology sign, pencil, or peach fuzz. What is peach fuzz? Color, oh, color of the year. Got it, okay. What do I want to do? It's either going to be a wild card, or I just posted, not like a chopping block, but kind of a chopping block. I posted a video about these products will self-destruct, which is, are you freaking kidding me? You've got to be kidding me. I am ready to go knock on their door and tell them you can't be vacuuming. Are we good up there? We done? Okay, as I was saying, I just posted a video about these products will self-destruct, and it's basically 14 products throughout my makeup collection that are old as shit, and I really need to like use them or lose them by the end of the year. So I think I actually might choose a chopping block item and choose a product from that list. If you're interested in that video and missed it, I'll leave it linked. And then we have another pick your space card, and for the clubs we have eyeshadow, powder, nostalgic, favorite color, influenced matte, SPF, or multi-purpose. Oh, what do I want to choose? I actually could choose eyeshadow for this. Okay, I'm gonna go spend some time with my makeup collection, and I'll be back with my choice. Okay, you guys, I think I've got my products. I think we're good. I feel like I have a mix of like easy and hard. Like I feel like we definitely could have some rollouts next update, which is really exciting. But then I have one product specifically that will take a long time, one that might, 2 that might. Let's get into it. Okay. 2 of clubs was a baby goal, and for that I am going to give myself the goal of finishing up this, this Kosas Plump and Juicy Collagen Lip Boost. I was actually really hoping to finish this before the end of 2023. I have like the smallest amount of product left, and an overarching goal for me this year is I really want to continue to make a dent in my lip product collection. And this isn't a favorite product of mine, but it's a really nice product for this time of year because it does feel really moisturizing on the lips. I think I should have no problem finishing this product off by the next update, which also is exciting because then I would be able to roll this out. So I'm gonna take my Sharpie out. I'm going to mark the line. And I feel like baby gold could also be like a small number of like a small use amount, but like this also, like I should be able to roll this out by next update. So this is going to be product number 1. The 7 of diamonds was a spray, and for that I'm going with another product that I think should be a rollout next update. It's from Youthforia. It's my skin moisturizing setting spray. As you can see, I have not that much product left. I love to mist my face. I was hoping to have this as an empty before the end of 2023 as well, and it just didn't quite happen. So my goal is going to be to finish this one up. This is not a favorite by any means. I think this is extremely overpriced for what it is. And I actually do really want to purchase another Makeup Forever spray. Not Makeup Forever. Makeup Revolution spray. But I'm really close to finishing both this as well as my Cali Ray Sunproof. So I could have really selected either of these. But anyway, before purchasing another from Makeup Revolution, I want to finish one of these. Okay, the 3 of diamonds was a splurge, and I, as mentioned, want to make more of a dent in my lip product collection, and I feel like I'm really bad about using my lipsticks. Shockingly, I have a lipstick on today, but generally I just do like a gloss. So I want to roll in this lipstick from Charlotte Tilbury. This is in the shade Very Victoria. I believe these lipsticks are like 34, 32 or 30, over $30, which I think is definitely a splurge for a lipstick. I just don't know how many uses I want to give myself. Like, I feel like in my whole collection project pan, I've been doing 7 uses, but I'm thinking I want to do a little bit more. Maybe I do, and I want to do not like an even number. So I'm thinking maybe 11, 12. Should I do a 12 use goal? We'll do a 12 use goal for my Very Victoria lipstick from Charlotte Tilbury. It's over 10, but under 15. I feel like that's a good amount of uses. So 12 uses, and we'll roll that out. Then we have the 9 of Hearts, and the 9 of Hearts was a warm toned product, and one of my goals this year is to no pan left behind as many eyeshadow palettes as I possibly can. So I thought it would be very fitting to roll in one of my favorite little mini eyeshadow palettes. This is the Natasha Denona Mini Nude palette. This is very warm toned in my opinion, and I feel like I could easily no pan left behind this palette in 1 to 2 looks, and that makes me so happy. So my goal is going to be to no pan left behind this palette. I think I should be able to do that by the next update, which would mean we would have another product to roll out. So that is my selection for a warm toned product. For the Queen of Diamonds, it was pick your space, but it had to be within the suit that this card was, and I decided to go with a chopping block product. And as mentioned, I recently posted 14 products that will self-destruct by the end of the year. One of those products is my Baked Browns palette from Dose of Colors, and I gave myself 2 options, and I have to complete one of those 2 options in order to keep this palette at the end of the year. One of the goals was to have a pan in all 5 of the shades. Currently I have pan in 3 shades, where the second option would be to completely finish up this lid setting shade right here. So my goal in this project is going to be to finish up this lid setting shade. I think it'll take me a couple months, but I should have no problem doing it. I already have a really big pan, and the product is really thin around the pan. So I feel like a few months of like this being my lid setting shade, and that goal should be hit, and then I can keep this palette at the end of the year. So that is going to be my goal with this one. And then the 6th and final card that I drew was the Queen of Spades. Again, pick your space, but it has to be within the spade selections. And so for that, I thought about selecting eyeshadow and doing another no pan left behind, but then I'm feeling a little overwhelmed by all of the eyeshadow that I want to no pan left behind. So I actually decided to go with SPF. And my Supergoop Unseen Sunscreen is going to expire actually April of this year, which makes me really sad. And this is basically like brand new. Like, I don't know that I've used this more than like 1 or 2 times. I actually got, oh yeah, it's unopened. I got this, ooh, it wouldn't have been in 2023. I guess it would have been August of 2022. So that does make sense. But I was using other SPFs this past summer and just didn't get around to this. This does make for a really good kind of smoothing primer. Now I do have other primers that I'm currently trying to pan and finish, but my goal is just going to be to use this up because it will expire in April. I do have a trip planned for work to Las Vegas at the end of April, and honestly, we'll see. Maybe I'll bring this with if I still have it and risk it to see if, you know, hopefully I don't get burned by the sun. But I'm hoping that this, I could have this in empty maybe by the beginning of May. So we go through April. Like, I'm counting, hopefully the expiration is at the end of April. But my goal is going to be to finish this up nevertheless. And those are the 6 products that I will be starting this Deca Panning Project Pan out with. Again, I would love to know if you're participating in this project, whether it be on social media or you're just doing it, following along, doing it at home. Let me know what products you're starting your year out with, trying to hit some goals on. I love hearing from you guys. Other than that, thank you so much for sticking around to watch today's video and for supporting me and my channel as you guys always do. I love you guys so much. And I will catch you in my next video. Bye.